Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, I have logged in as a student user. Okay, I have logged in as a student user now, as of now. So on the in previous section, we have discussed permissions. Both two types of permissions we have discussed. Symbolic, numeric permissions we have discussed, and the calculations. A little bit we have discussed about some calculations. So, what denotes exactly the calculations? How to get that UMask? Okay, because what is UMask? Whenever any user create, might be system user or human being. Okay, uh, a file or a directory. If you long list, if you long list the file, you can see that default permissions. Some set of permissions has already been assigned to the file which that student user create. Okay, so how does this default things happens? About UMask, you can type the command as UMask. This is default UMask value. This is default value for the UMask 0 double. Take that last three digits only. The default permission for little things we have to our the default permissions or yeah, default permission for file 666. We can say the default set of permission we can say, or for directory 777. The default UMask value 0 double 2. Okay, these are the default permission for a file, default set of permission, default set of permission for directory, and the default UMask value 0 double 2. These are the default things. From here we can calculate the UMask. Actually, we want to change. Otherwise, there is a question. Whenever the I want that user whenever create a file or a directory, this type of or this set of permissions should get assigned for a file. Mm, read the user only that the owner who created the file or who creates the file should get read permission only or read write permission. Others should get zero permission. Even group people. The first three denotes user for user. The second set of permission denotes the group. The third set of permission denotes the others. I want the user whenever creates a file should get this set of permission. Okay, I want whenever the user creates a file, file. Now I'm not mentioning about the directory. Okay. Uh, next one. I want the user whenever creates a directory, you should get full permission for a user who creates a file or sorry, who creates a directory. Others should get nothing. Me, I mean group people and others. We want to change this set of permission. We can use then who will comes under the picture? You must. Okay, you must. Through you must we can change the default permission values. Got it right? Understandable, Krishna. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, yes, Sriman.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. Understandable, right?
yes,
Because
Sriman.
very important these permissions. Mm, we
Yes,
want to
Sriman.
change this default set of rules. We can change. Okay, with the help of the UMask by changing the value of the UMask. By
Okay.
changing the value of the UMask. We can change how much value you want. We can fix the value how much you want, but the default values we should aware about the umask 022. Default permission for the file 666, the default permission for the directory 777. Okay, and okay, so let me take a randomly one value for the umask 333. Okay, 333. If you assign what what set of permission will be assigned to the file and directory, might be sometimes the set of permissions will be varies, depends upon the umask value. Okay, here the best example, take the default value. If you go with the umask value 022, what set of permission will be assigned for file umask 022? What set of permission will be assigned allocated for the file read write for the owner who creates the file, read only permission for the group people, and read only permission for the other people. For directory, if you see, check for the directory, rewrite X, full permission for the owner who creates a directory, and read and execute permission for the group people. Okay, and read and execute permission for the others. Okay. Will not sometimes depends upon the value. The set of permissions will be vary. I mean, what I mean yeah, exactly. Actually, if you go with, for example, let me take one more array. You must zero or 333. Go with the 333. Let me check what type of permissions will be assigned. Let me copy this one, or let me write for first time. Okay, for 0 equal to no permission, that will be our. For 1 equal to only execute permission. For 2 equal to only write permission. For 3 equal to write and execute permission. For 4 equal to read permission. For 5 equal to read and execute permission. For 6 equal to read write permission. For 7 equal to read write execute permission. Full permission. Okay. If I assign the value you must 333, then what set of permission will be assigned for the file that we will discuss. Let me take what is the default permission for the file 666. That's now we discussed. Read write. What is the value for 666 or 6? I mean 6. Read write. Nothing. Okay. No execute permission. Okay. Read write. First 6. Second 6 also. Read write. Obviously, value will not be changed, right? Whatever the value for the 6 that will be assigned. Okay. Then what is the value for 3? Write and execute. Again, write and execute because 3. First 3 for write and execute. Second 3 and third 3. Okay, write and execute. We can compromise. Try to compromise or try to, we can say the simplification kind of thing. Okay. And mm, sorry, so I should have it right like this. Hyphen, okay, hyphen write execute permission. hyphen write execute permission, hyphen write execute permission. Okay. Then make the dot down and ww will be get cancelled. There is no any value in the okay. Next move to the third value. If there is no any value, we can take it as a zero only. Okay. Then here make the dot first dot down and hyphen hyphen. Make the dot down hyphen hyphen. Okay. Whenever the user creates the umask assigned 333, the value umask value is 333. Whenever the user creates a file, this will be the set of rules. Read permission for the owner, write permission for the sorry, read permission for the group and read permission for the other people. This is a set of permissions. That's all. And for directory, same thing. We have to calculate. We have to take the default value for the directory and make it compare with the umask value 333. Okay. Let me do the thing. Read, write, execute. What is the full value? So 7. What is the value for 7? Full permission. Read, write, execute. And read, read, write, and execute. Okay. And 3. Same. The value will not be changed. These are default values. Take it as a copy the value, or you can write not copied. Okay, then now follow this method to calculate the U mask. Okay, this will be work out. Compare the value, make the rod down, and okay, 0, 0. Okay, only read. Okay, whenever the user try to create the directory, this is a value. We can go with the numeric things also. Okay, we can calculate with the help of numeric. I'm following symbolic method, but we can do the same thing for the numeric. Let me try with the numeric 333. Mm, 111 because let me go from comes from the 5. Okay, what is the value for 0? There is no permission, 0 only. I mean 1 equal to 001. We have discussed how to calculate these values. We have discussed in the previous session. Okay, if you refer the previous video, we can see that thing 010 for 3 0 I mean 011 4 100 for 5 101 for 6 110 for 7 111. Okay, this is a value. Let me take for the file first. What is the value for 6 110? Obviously, I have to calculate with the help of the default permission for the file 110 for the first 6, 110 for second 6, 110 for third 6. Here, what I'm doing, I'm just taking the default value for the file, default set of permission for the file, and the umask, which I have taken. If you taken the umask value, for example, 254, you have to do the calculation with the help of the value which you have taken with the help of default permission for the file. If you are calculating for the file, you have to take default permission for the file. If you calculating for the directory, we have to take the default value for the directory. What's the default value for the directory? 777. Okay. The next, let me change the value back. 33. What is the value for 333? 011. Here also 0, 1, 1. Here also 0, 1, 1. Okay, that's all. How to make the comparison? Same like symbolic. There is no value. How to make that one down? Same value if you see if you find out or if you identify same value, make it 0. There is no any value. See if you find a 0, okay, in the upside, you have to make it 0 only. Same will be reflected for all the things. Because if you calculate for this also, you will be get 100. If you calculate for this also, you will be get 100. So what is the value of 100? 4. Read permission, right? When I calculated for with the help of the symbolic method, I got the read permission. What is a R means 4, right? Same calculation I'm doing with the help of numeric method. That's all. If you calculate for the directory also, take the default permission for the directory 777 followed by the umask value. What value you have taken? Okay, that value. What's the value for 777? Triple one. Okay, triple one and the triple one and the triple one. And 3, what is the value for 3? We have our 0 double one. I'm seeing here. I'm looking the values here. Okay, 0 double one, 0 double one, 0 double one, and 0 double one. And you have to make the compare, make it. And if you find this, there is no value in downside, but upside, if you find any value instead of 0, okay, make it a 1. If you find the same value, 0, 0. If you calculate for the other rest of the things will be get 100 only. Here also 100. What is the value for 100? 4. 4 means what in numeric? Sorry, in symbolic, read permission. Whenever the user creates, this will be the set of permission. What set of permission will be assigned? What set of permissions will be assigned? That read. Only read for the owner who creates a file, read permission for the group who creates a file, and the others read permission. Sorry, not group people will not create the file. Okay. For the directory, read permission for the owner who creates a directory, and others and group people will be the read permission. Group and others people, you can say. We change the umask value.
Sriman,
Yeah, Krishna.
their binary things are you done 110.
Yeah, yeah.
What way I have done their addition or subtraction?
No, actually, mm, so this is binary, right?
Yes.
Okay, this one is the 0. Just to make a look, left hand side,
Okay.
0, 1,
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. These are the decimal values.
Okay.
Okay, these are the decimal values. So if we write these values in binaries,
Okay.
if we write these values in how can I able to write? We have some set of calculations that we discussed in the previous session. For example, let me
Yeah.
add here 22 number. Okay, or let me try to find out the decimal value or sorry, binary value for the 7. Shall I calculate?
I know that how to get that binary value.
Yeah,
You have given us, for this 666 333 there no.
yeah,
For
yeah,
that you have written binary values of 6 and binary values of 3.
uh,
After that how that became 100?
yeah. So you understood this concept, right? Symbolic.
Yes.
Same like first you have to make a look for. Okay. First, you have to make a look for, compare the upside number and downside number.
Okay.
Okay, this 1 and 0. If there is no any value downside, you have to make it a 1 only here.
Uh,
Let me try from first onwards. So I'm comparing this first one with this 0.
okay.
Got it right?
Yeah.
This one. If there is no any value instead of okay, if you find any 0 instead of any value, you can make it as a 1 only.
Okay.
Let me compare the second
1 1.
1 1. If you find the same value, we have to make it as a 0.
Okay.
Okay. Then move to the third. If you find 0,
Uh,
okay, if you find in 0 here,
uh,
then you have to directly you can make it as a 0 only. You should not write
okay.
any value instead of 0.
Okay.
Okay. If you even if you find if you keep any 100 or 1000 or 999, okay, you should not take that 999. You have to take it as a 0 only.
Okay.
Okay. Same like here also. If you calculate with the rest of things, the value will be like this only. Got it right?
Okay. I understood.
Let me go with a different number. Let me take U mask. Randomly, I am taking any number 256. Within the 7 only you have to take. Okay.
Uh,
Within the you should not take 2510 or
okay.
259.
Okay.
Got it right? Because the permissions works from 0 to 7 only. With the numbers
Okay.
0 to 7.
Okay.
Okay, so go with the values within the 7, 256. Randomly I'm taking. Let me calculate the whenever the student user creates, what type of or what set of permissions will be assigned for the 5. That we will calculate. What's the default value for the 5? We have to calculate with default set of permission with the umask, given umask. For the 5, if you are calculating, take 666 with the value. Okay, and then what is the value of 6? 110, right?
Yes.
Again, first this is for first 6, and second 6 110, and third 6 110. So I
Okay.
mean, you can able to understand here clearly. This is for first 6.
Okay.
Okay, and this is for second 6,
Yeah.
and this is for third 6.
Okay.
Same like the value which you have taken 256. What is the value for 256? 2. What is the value for 2 first? 010, right?
Yeah.
010. This is 2.
Okay.
Okay, this value is 2,
Uh,
binary value.
uh,
And then you have to make a look for 5. Next 5 is right available, right?
yeah.
Next check the value for 5, 101,
0.
and 6,
110.
110. Correct, exactly. Okay, start compare these values. If there is no any value down, okay, not found, here 0 only available, right?
Yes.
So you can see here first number 1. You can make it as a 1 only. Okay,
Okay.
if you find out here any 0, here instead of 1, if you found any 0 value, you can make it as a 0
Okay.
instead of 1. And the next start compare the second thing.
Same values there.
1 1 cancel,
Yeah.
0 1 1 minus 1
0.
0 like that, but I'm not taking the subtraction. Okay, I'm not mentioning the subtraction method. Go with, if you find same value, take it as a 0 1.
Okay.
Then upside 0, right?
Yeah.
Then you can take it as a 0 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I understood.
Yeah. And 100. This is the answer. Let's
Okay.
come for the second step. If you find the same value, 0, right?
0.
And 1
Yeah.
and 0
Okay.
and 0
0.
0
0.
0. Okay. What is the value for 100?
Read.
Read
It
permission.
is
4. Number 4, I can say read permission, right?
okay.
Okay. Next, what is the value for 010?
2.
What is a 2?
Right. Right.
Only write permission.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, what is the value of 000? 0.
0.
0. Then no
Okay.
permission
Okay.
for the other, everyone, not only owner. Okay. Whenever the user try to create, if the umask is 256,
Okay.
this will be the set of permission, default set of permission. Sorry, not set of permission for the that file. Let me try with this umask. 256, right?
Uh,
So umask 256. What's the value now? 256,
okay.
not 022. Okay, I changed the
Okay.
umask. Let me remove the file which I created. Let me make the file once again. File one and check the. So what is the set of permission?
Read. Right.
Read only for owner who creates the file.
Okay.
Okay, write only for the group people. Others nothing.
Okay.
Same value, right?
Yeah.
Yes. This is how to calculate the umask. Okay, and for the directory, same. Instead of taking 666, you have to take the 7. Now you can go. Now you can tell. 1 minute, 1 1. What is the value for 7? 111.
Okay.
The first value for user, second for group, and third for others. And what is the value? 256. 010, right? For
Okay.
5, 101. 6, 110. Now you can try. Now your turn. Try to calculate.
Um. 1
Yeah,
0 1
exactly. 0 1. Exactly. Next,
0
0
1 0
0 1 0. Okay.
0 0 1
0 0 1. Okay. What is the value for 101? 5.
5.
5 means what?
5 means
Read and
read,
execute permission.
execute. Yeah.
Okay. Next, 0 1 0.
2.
2. Exactly. What is the value for 2? Only write permission, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That is, I mean, numeric, sorry, symbolic value. Next, 0 0 1.
1.
1. What is the value for 1? That symbolic value.
Execute.
Only execute one. Exactly. Right there. So whenever the user try to create the directory, this will be the setup permission. Let me try. Again, I'm taking the umask 256 only. Mk dir. My directory one. Let me long list the directory. What's the setup permission for the user creates a directory readx, right?
Yes.
Read and execute permission. Yes. Then what is the value for others? Sorry, group people only write permission, right?
Okay.
That is correct. Next, what would be the value for others? Only execute permission, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is how to calculate the UMAS. Very important topic. In examination, might be this question will be comes.
Okay, Sriman.
Okay. Might be they will ask this question. Sometimes in one examination they will ask, in one another examination they will not ask. Sometimes they will ask. Sometimes they will not ask. Like this only. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
but there are some mandatory questions that we will discuss later. So this is how, what is permissions. This is how to calculate the UMask value, and I hope you got understand.
Understood. I
Yeah.
understood, Sriman.
Okay. And one more thing I have to explain. So, okay, we finished the permissions. Okay, there is no completed with the permissions chapter and password. Okay, password. Creating the password for the users. As we know, the EDC in EDC directory there is a file. Pass WD file contains the user's information.
Okay.
User's information. But password for these users containing by shadow file. This is very important. Okay.
Okay.
This is a password file for the users.
Hmm.
Okay. We log in as a root user. So because we have to log in as an administrator to access these kind of files because other users will not having access because our organization there is a file containing about information about all the users, all the employees who are all working in the organization. If anyone if everyone having access for the file, what will be happen? The file will be get ruined. Got it right? Security will be gone.
Ah,
Here where is the security? Okay, so
ah, yes.
that's why administrator having all the access. Okay, to access these type of files, we should log in as an administrator. We have to get the administrator's permission. Okay, once he allowed, we can able to access the things, whatever the things we want. Here we are accessing. Here just we are learning. We are whenever I want, I'm accessing root user. Whenever I want, I'm accessing normal user. This is not this is learning environment. Okay, but in a production in that industrial or in that production environment, we will not do like this. Okay, we will not easily get the permission for the root user once the password for the root user exposed. Until the password for root user is exposed, we will not get the access. Here we are accessing easy root user, normal user, system user, but in production environment we will not. We have we have some boundaries, limitations. Okay, and so if we open the EDC shadow file, see here, root user having the password. Let me create, let me create the password for one user. Let me create one user add Krishna. What is the command for create the password for the user? Pass
Past.
W 123. You can go with any password. Okay, okay. Do one thing. Let me remove the user first. User del. Once again, I will create user del hyphen r, because if you not mention hyphen r, the username will be the username only will be get deleted along with that files directories. So whatever the Krishna user created the files, those files will not be get deleted. In future, might be the file will be shareable. Okay, someone access your files will able to access. Okay, we have to use hyphen r option. This is the right way. Krishna. Sarupan. 1 minute. Okay, hyphen smaller. What is the then? What is the meaning for? Okay, we have to use smaller. Okay, I mentioned capital R, but we should not mention capital R. Go with the smaller. That will remove the directories, not only user, along with the directories. That users directories also will get removed properly. See here now you can able to understand one thing. I got stuck. Okay, so wantedly I made myself stuck here. Might be I forgotten some commands. Okay, we are human beings only. We can't remember everything 100%. Okay, user del hyphen r, but I when I went with this command, there is an error. There was an error, I can say. But when I went with this hyphen smaller, the directory, not only the user, the directory also along with the directory also deleted. This is appropriate command to put practice also to delete an user. Okay, let me create once again. Let me come to the topic. User add Krishna. Okay, Krishna. Okay, let me go inside the EDC shadow file. I have created Krishna user, but not created yet the password for the Krishna user. There are some fields you can see here. Okay, there are some fields. The name of the user. Whenever once you created the password, you can see the password in the second field. It will be the password will get encrypted. The system will not show you the password, even if you are an administrator. Okay, once you created, the password will be get assigned here in this field, second field. And this one, what is the third field? Denotes. What is exactly the third field mentioned? Uh, one thing, Linux system, okay, the kernel, I mean kernel, it's using that Unix method still. Okay, there is an operating system in the name of Unix. They developed first. When in Jan 1, 1970. Okay, this Linux system follows still the Linux system following a Unix method of calculation, that password, Unix password method. Okay, it will calculate the days from 1970 January 1 onwards. Okay, if you not understand, let me explain. Here, I'm not able to see any password, any encrypted values, red color. Once, see, once I created the password for the Krishna user, pass WD Krishna 123. I'm just giving value 123 only. But you can see here, got it right? You can able to understand. I hope. This is an encryption form for 123. Got it right, Krishna?
Understood,
Yeah.
Sriman.
This is an encryption method, encryption form for that 123 password. This will not, the system will not be exposed the password exact, what password exactly created. This is one security type. For security purpose, that's to secure the system. So because this is main file, right? Important file. This file contains a password for the use. Okay. Whenever any user accidentally opened or mistakenly opened, even they are not able to find the password. What password has been given to the each users. Okay. The second field. This is a explanation about second field. And third field, 20. What is the value? 20303. We take the value. Let me go days calculator. Oh, let me open the days calculator online. Okay. Start date 01, month January, and year 1970. And this is today's date, 3, present date, August. Sorry, August. And year 2025. Calculate the duration. How many days? 20,303 days. Got it right?
Yes, Sriman.
I'm taking the value which I calculated in the online and the value and start comparing with the value which I taken from the machine. Both are same, right?
Yes.
Because whenever you create the password, this field refers. What exactly this field refers? That refers when that the date of last password change. Got it right? The date of last password change. I hope you understand. This field refers the date, the days, number of days of last password change. Days. I can say the total number of days.
Okay.
Okay. So let me try to find out. Here I can do one thing. Okay. I want root user. When for root user, when the people created the password for the root user, I want to know. I can take that. I know the value, default value, for Unix architecture. Till that Linux system follows the Unix architecture, we have to take random. By default, we have to take Jan month, the date one, month January, and the year 1970, and we have to take. Then how can I able to calculate? Let me take the root user when the password when they created the password for the root user and minus the value 20,303 minus 19130. Okay, so they created around 2 3 years back. One the day actually the date from before the present day. They created the root user's password 1173 days back. Got it right, Krishna?
Yes, Sriman.
Yeah,
I
they
I mean,
created
they
the.
changed the root user password.
We can say might be changed or created. Any
Okay.
it will be any changes. Once any changes might be new password creation or if they change the password, the days will be reflected like this only.
Okay. For Krishna user, if you change password now again, now
Uh,
0 days will come.
no, not the same number will be reflected. 20,303.
Okay, you changed now.
No, if you change it also, if you create it, whether it's not a matter, it's not an issue, creation or changing.
Okay.
Whenever you make any changes or creating any password, Okay. The system will calculate the days between that Jan 1 to 1970, sorry, from 1970 to the present, or the day when you are changing.
Okay.
Got it right?
Okay.
From 2 to the
Okay.
dates will be calculated and the days will be get filled in this field. Okay. For
Okay.
root user, they created thousand and when they created 1173 days back, they created the password for the root user.
Okay.
We can, if you know, we know the days, right? How many days back they created the password, then we can calculate the date. What exactly, the exact date they created the password for the root user.
Okay.
I hope you got.
Okay. Okay, Sriman.
Yeah. Let me try with randomly some values. Calculate the duration. Hmm. Okay, 19130, right? 19130. 19572. Let me try with this month. Okay. 22 seventh month. 1917. Sorry, not 19. 19130. 19130. Still, I'm just almost closed to the date when they created the password for the root user. I have came to the closer date. Hmm, let me make a look with the month 3. Okay, let me go with the month 5. Okay, 142. 130, 142. I have to reduce 10 days, 12 days. We go with the 18th day, 5th month, 2022. 19130. So what value for root user? 19130. I found the value when they created the password for the root user. 18th day, 5th May month, 5th month, 5th month, and the year 2022. Got it right?
Ah, yes, Sriman.
I found when they created the password for the root user.
Okay.
Okay. So we can say this value, this value is an epoch value. Okay, so Unix, the epoch is a kind of a method of Unix architecture. Okay, kind of method of Unix architecture. Unix, uh, all the not only the Linux operating system. Okay, your Windows also using kernel. Kernel is a free open source, as we know about that. Kernel is a free open source. It's we can say the heart of the Linux architecture operating system. They invented the Linux from the Unix, and Windows also using the kernel architecture. Android are also using the kernel architecture. But I'm not saying Windows also using this epoch method. I mean, Android also using this epoch method. I'm not saying. I'm not sure about those things. But here, this Linux operating system still follows the Unix method of date calculation. So this is a day, number of days when between that epoch and the either they might be created the password or they might be changed the someone changed the password. The days between the epoch and password change. Last password change. Got it right, Krishna? You have we got the point.
Yes, Sriman.
Yeah, yeah. So this is a method. This is a field. The field refers a epoch value. We can say epoch. The word might be new for you. Epoch. EPOCH. Epoch value. So the days between the epoch value, the Jan one to this is standard. Okay, this will not be changed. 1970 when the last the date of when or date when the last password change. Got it right?
Yes, Sriman.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one important thing, and you have to understand. And okay, that's all about the password, and we can say this field expiration when the password will be get expired. Okay, there is as of now there is no any expiration for all the user. There is no expiration, and we can see here the seven refers also that uh, notification. Okay, have you ever experienced any notification from the bank maintenance or password change? Notification for password change. Hey, your password, your mobile password, or your password going to expire in 10 days. Your password going to expire in 7 days, or your password going to expire in 4 5 days. Have you ever experienced this type of messages?
No, Sriman.
Okay, so yeah, there are some messages. Okay, because I'm having the system password is 123. Sorry, okay, 2424. For example, 123.
Sir, just now your screen sharing has stopped.
Acha, okay, sorry. This current system, the system which I'm taking the session, right?
Ah,
I have the password for the system. Might be this password will be expired in 1 year.
okay.
Okay, okay. I almost crossed 360 or 358 days.
Okay.
Okay, 358 days. I have only 7 days balance to complete the 1 year, and password also will be expire in 1 year. On the 358th day, because I'm taking 7 value, because the value is 7 here,
Hmm.
or 10, might be make an assumption, 10 or 18 value, 10 days. On exactly 345th day, system will remember me. Hey, your password going to expire in 10 days. And next day, system will remember us. Hey, the password will be going to expire in 9 days.
Okay.
Okay, because the warning, according to that warning, you can change the password.
Okay.
Okay, there are many things available, and that's all about this remaining field are empty. Okay, if you want to fill, we can fill where we can by making changes. Which file? That slash etc login.tips file. By making some changes in this file, login.tips file, the values will be reflected in these fields. Got it right? Let me open the file. You can
Okay.
see clearly. The file is located under etc directory. The password warning age 7. I'm making changes for 10 days. Let me go back to the shadow file. Still, it is 7 only. When it will be reflected? When we create the new user. This is a very important point. User add Thomas. Okay, password for Thomas 123. 123. Let me open the shadow file. Go for the field Thomas field. Here I can see 10 days, right? For Thomas.
Yes, Sriman.
Yeah. In 10 days. Actually, for example, in 1 year, the Thomas password is going to expire. For example, exact the 358, or sorry, yeah, total, how many days in the in a year? 365 days. In exactly 358th day, system will remember Thomas to change the password. Hey Thomas, not exactly 358th day, 355th day, because I am before I meet according to the 7. Now I'm meeting at the 10. Exactly 355th day, system will remember Thomas to change the password. Hey Thomas, your password going to expire. Please change your password. Got it right?
Yes, Sriman.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's all about the password, user creation, user management, and the permissions we have discussed.
Sriman, there
Yeah,
9999 some number is there no.
yeah.
You're saying 365, but maximum days in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 nines are there no.
As of now, there is no expiration.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to change, if you want to set the expiration, we can set it. Open the shadow file. Sorry, not shadow file. Login.this file. But this will be reflected only for new users.
Uh,
Still, Thomas having there is no expiration. Okay, there is no expiration. But let me create one more user, John. Let me open the file. John having 365 days, right?
yes, Sriman.
Let me create the password for the John. See here, 365 days.
Yes, Sriman.
Okay, this is a field for next the field between the days, epoch value and the maximum expiration. This is a field for the minimum expiration.
Okay,
Got,
Sriman.
got it right? Okay. These are the very basic default field in the password.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, Sriman. What? Why minimum expiration is 0?
We can change. There is no, I told you there is no any expiration as of now for minimum. The maximum we done with the setup.
Okay, okay.
Okay, maximum expiration we done with the setup. Minimum expiration we have there is no any value for minimum expiration.
Yes, there should be only one expiry date. No, two expiry dates should not be there.
Yeah, we can say like that, but we have some meaning. Okay, minimum and the maximum. That I will clear in the next session.
Okay.
Okay, that I will clear out in the next session. Uh, like next, we are going to discuss about the storages. This is clear, right? As till now, I hope you got some clarity about the user management, permissions. These are all the clear, right? All the things.
Yes, yes, Riman.
Yeah. So we have pending with this one only. And, I clarify this thing in the next session.
Okay, Sriman.
Next, we will start the storages. If you want to take break for a few minutes, you can take for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
Uh, I don't need any breaks, Sriman.
Okay, you don't want any break now.
Yes, Sriman.